quietly and follow along. At any point, click the pause button to catch up or take a break. All right, let's make a paper cow. To begin, we're gonna use a regular sheet of white paper. I'm gonna be using a marker in this video so you can see my lines nice and clearly, but you are gonna wanna use a pencil so you can erase in case you don't like it. To begin, we're gonna start at the bottom of our paper, and my paper is in portrait mode, going up and down the long way. But a little bit from the left corner, I'm gonna go up, make a giant upside down U or an arc for my cow's head. Next, we're gonna cut it out. Okay, I'm gonna remove my scraps, and I like to flip my paper over so we can't see my pencil lines. Next, we're gonna make the cow's snout. Okay, with a pencil, you're going to come down in the middle. My paper is now in landscape mode. We're gonna make a point in the middle, a little bit from the top. Then we're gonna draw an arc over and an arc over each direction. Now we're gonna swoop it around and connect them, just like that. Then you may cut it out, but save your scraps. Okay, remember I mentioned to save your scraps? Here is why. Somewhere in the corner of your scrap, and depending how much scrap you have, this is gonna be the bottom jaw of your cow. I'm gonna use this edge to make my jaw. I'm gonna make a giant U, and it's okay if it's not perfect. It can look like the cow is chewing, okay? And then cut that out. You can always erase your lines because you're using pencil and redraw it to your satisfaction. Okay, remove your scraps, and here you can see I have the jaw to my cow. And it goes like this. Next, we're gonna get another scrap of white paper and we're gonna draw some ears. Okay. Before I move on though, I am going to assemble these together so you can see how it all comes as one shape. Okay. So I have my jaw, my nose, and my head. With a glue stick, I'm going to measure how far up I want my jaw. I kind of like mine up high. Okay. So I know I need glue about right here, and you're gonna fill that space. You can glue the pink paper, but we won't always know how much won't be connected with white paper. So I'm gonna move that, press it, and give it a little massage to secure it in place. Now for my jaw, I'm just simply going to run my glue stick across the top and place it underneath my pink muzzle and press it down. The reason we did it underneath is, in real life, the nose would be coming towards you and the jaw would be underneath. So we want to represent that in our artwork. Going on to more exciting things, let's go on to the ears. You can make the ears as big as you want. I'm just going to be using about half this sheet of paper for mine. For the ears, we're going to leave a little space and draw a dot. This is going to be the tip, and it's going to come down and curve to each side like this. I'm gonna repeat that again. Curve, curve. And you may cut out those ears. Okay. Now we can attach our ears using the same method that we did the jaw. I'm going to be placing a little bit of glue towards the bottom and then lifting it underneath my head. Now your ears can go a little bit more towards the outside. That's kind of how cows are. They're not straight up usually, or they're not down like a dog. Okay, A little bit of glue over here. Lifting my head. And there is my cow. All right, now the remaining part of your cow you really get to customize. So for example, we can add some spots. I know this is gonna be a little tricky to see because it's black on black, but you can draw spots however you wish. Cows have all different shapes. I'm just gonna draw a few to get me some ideas. Okay? You'll see them better once I cut them out. Woo! Woo! I like this spot over here. I feel like it has good balance. Okay, here are my cow spots. Now let's say you want a spot that maybe goes off of your cow's face like this. Like it just doesn't quite fit. Here's what I would do, artists. I would first glue the spot in place and allow what you don't want to hang off the edge. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the cow over and I'm going to cut off the excess following the lines of my paper. Now it looks like it fits perfectly on my cow. I'm going to glue on the remaining parts of my spots. All right, from here on out, you can use paper to add other details from for your cow. Now I'm gonna be bringing back this other white sheet of paper I had. I'm gonna be drawing 2 circles for my eyes, okay? You can use any other, art making materials in your art box to add other features. Markers, crayons, and colored pencil work good for adding fur, eyes, hair, maybe even something on the nose, such as a bee. Okay, I'm going to glue on my eyes and add a pupil. Okay, other fun details you can add. I'm going to be adding a little hair to the top of my cow. And the way I do this is I literally just draw it like a patch of grass. Up, down, squiggle, 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 and down. Because it is hair, it blows in the wind all different directions. I'm gonna move my scraps aside, and here is how the hair will go on my cow. I made it a little longer so I have a place to add glue because I would like the hair to be towards the back of the head. Lifting up and placing under. All right, now I'm gonna use my marker for other fun details, such as my pupils. Okay. I also want to add some nostrils, which are really good to do as a backwards number 6. Okay. I can add in other details. Maybe you want to have a tongue, even the ears, showing that the ears go inside. Okay. I want to show more to my cow, such as maybe the bone of the face. Okay. There is so much you can add to your cow. Have fun, and thanks for joining me.